on top of a lungs, dancing by the lakeside, gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Ignore the mess in the background. I have not been home. I've done no cleaning. I have been out at Costco today. Oh, have a look at yesterday's video. I did a shop with me. I explained why I did renew my membership with Costco. And basically it's got to do with pricing and all this stuff. I wasn't going to, and then only because I'm doing the Woolworths Rewards points for like flights and stuff like that. But the cost of some of the stuff we get is just so much cheaper at Costco. And yesterday, in yesterday's video I mean, so today I've just got back, but yesterday I went through and did a shop with me. I've filmed like lots of different things, just random bits and pieces here and there, not everything obviously in the store, but just a lot of things I could get to without a lot of people around me and things like that I'm interested in, so I could come home and do some sort of list for next week because I just have not been in months, so I had no idea what the current cost of things were in Costco. Like I didn't know how much things had gone up, if they'd gone up, all of that, and especially for like snack stuff, because the prices of things that we get in the normal supermarket, especially for like school lunch boxes and stuff that I can just throw in and stuff, that kind of stuff has gone up in the normal supermarket, like shapes or snacks, I don't know, bars, all that kind of stuff, that's all gone up. And I wanted to see how much things were in Costco and calculate it while I was in there per item, how much it was compared to a normal supermarket. So turns out it was cheaper than the normal supermarket again. And even their fruit and veg actually was cheap, like once you actually calculated and stuff, like most of it, not everything but most of it. So I was very happy that I renewed the membership, and I will be going back again next week. But today, right now, I'm just going to show you a few things I did get today. I didn't want to spend a lot of money today, but I just wanted to pick up just a few things I know that I absolutely needed and I didn't want to wait till next week for, so I grabbed them. So let me show you what I got. And I see someone's already been into the box. I got the big box, which we've had before. I think we've had this one before. I'm pretty sure, because all of these ones we will actually eat. There's 66 bags in here. Now a normal, I think it's like 20 packet box in the normal supermarket, you're paying around $8 to $9 now for chips if you want them like this. So a lot of, I don't buy them usually. I will buy big bags and break them down, and it's just cheaper doing that. But I decided today to get this one because, so if you're pricing in the normal supermarket, it's going to be near $30, between $25 and $30. I got this whole box today for, I think it was $21.99. So it's got all just little snack packets. I will not put all of this out, obviously, in the pantry. I just put it out a little bit at a time so I can control, you know, how much people are eating, obviously, because otherwise the kids will just grab like handfuls of these. The muffins, I just got 2 lots of the chocolate. They had a new one there today which I'd not seen. They usually like have this apple crumble one, but they had a banana and walnut one. Now I would have liked to have got that, but the kids won't eat the walnuts, so that was a bit of a bummer, but it did look good. I will get more of these next week when I go. But 2 lots of chocolate. They're huge muffins. If you haven't seen them before, you get 2 packs for $10.99, and I cut them into quarters, and they end up being the size of like mini muffins. So it works out like 23 cents per, I'll say, mini muffin. So it's really cheap. It's really good. They freeze great. I just love them. So very happy to see those today. I have to point out the toilet roll here. Now this is 3-ply. You guys have seen me purchase this before. I think there's 48. Oh, there is 48 rolls. There you go, 270 sheets per roll. It's really great toilet paper. We really like it. It was around $25, $26. It's now $32.99. But it's still a good deal for what it is for me. So I like buying it like this. And inside of it, they're sort of split into packs of, what is it, 12, I think? Yeah, roughly 12. So you can store them quite easily. You don't have to store it as this big package because it is massive. But I did get that, and I just wanted to point that out because the price has gone up. I got this box of, I think there's 18 yogurts, and I think the flavors are strawberry, vanilla, and I think it was birthday, which I'm assuming, oh no, that says vanilla. I don't think I've had the birthday cake one. Hopefully the kids like it. It'll be mainly Isabella eating this and probably me. But I thought that was a good deal because it was only $15.99 for this whole box, which works out around 88 cents each, which is a good price for Paul's. I know sometimes you can get them on sale for like 80 cents each and stuff, but these I just thought were good to get them all together like this at the current time. So I've got these. Now I'm just debating whether I put them all in the fridge or I put some in the fridge and some in the freezer, because you can freeze these and then just pull them out, you know, for school and things like that would be ideal. So I'm gonna have to decide what I'm gonna do there, but for now I just need to put this in the fridge before it gets too warm. Alright, these bars here were $16.49. There's 20 bars in here. It's the Kellogg's one. It's got fruit nut and a little bit of chocolate on it, so kids won't eat these, but Johnny and I will, which is great for, you know, our lunches. The shapes are $16.98 now for a box of 42. However, I did calculate it and it is cheaper buying it this way slightly than buying it at Coles and Woolworths, unless you're getting them on sale with their current pricing. So right now in the supermarket, a box of 15 is $6.50 in one store, and I actually saw it at $7.50 in the other, but I can't remember which way. Now, I don't know, honestly, I don't know why there's a price difference, and that might change. It might have already changed because they done that same thing with Doritos. Like, they were $6 for a party bag in one store, and it was like $8 in the other store or $9 in the other store. So they might end up being both $6.50, but even at $6.50, this box was actually cheaper. And I will say that the tiny teddies were the same price as well, and that worked out obviously cheaper as well because they've gone up in the supermarket. Oh, my noodles. These noodles have gone up in price. Usually you can get these for about $12, but I'm pretty sure these were around $15 today, so they had gone up. However, the 5 packs of noodles, which we call Mitchies, the mid-range ones in the normal supermarket, they have gone up too. They're $3.95 in the supermarket. They used to be $2.75, so they've jumped up over time, especially over the last 12 months. So this still works out cheaper because I think there's 30 packets in there. So this by far is like pretty much like half price. So this is a much better deal. We tend to not use the chili in it just because we don't like hot stuff. But otherwise they make up just the same as the other ones. We really like them. I got the biggest bag of Doritos you'll ever see. I'm actually going to put this in my stockpiling cupboard because we've already got these, obviously. But it is huge. It's probably, it's probably 1.5 in size compared to the normal party bags that you see in the supermarket. But obviously it's only filled from there downwards like the other bags, but it is 700 grams, so that was pretty good. This was $8, I think it was, or $8.99, one of the two. But we love Doritos. What I'll tend to do with stuff like this is when we don't have anything like this, I will break this down into smaller bags. So that's why I want to put it in the stockpile cupboard so I can keep it there and then break it down. Hopefully Johnny doesn't take it out of the cupboard and take it to work. But if he does, I'll just get another one. But I just thought it was good. I was actually going to also buy, because they've got lots of big bags like this. I wish they had the twisties, but I still to this day have never seen twisties. I know other people have seen it in their stores, but in the store I go to, I've just never ever seen it. They did have a big packet of plain, I think they were called Lay's, which I think is like Thins, right? Pretty much the same chip, but it was just a plain chip. We would actually really like that too, so maybe next week I might get that one as well. And then we got this. They didn't have the normal container of pretzels, like the mini pretzels like we have gotten in the past, but they had this one, and I think this is a kilo. It is 1 kilo, and it was about $11.99, I think is what it was. So hopefully they taste the same as the other ones. I feel like this will seal pretty good too, the way it is, but this, again, I'll break this down into small packets and, you know, put it through the pantry as, you know, in smaller lots, basically. I won't put the whole thing there because otherwise they'll just eat it all in a day. So altogether, I spent about $150, just under it, which was okay because generally when I go to Costco, I will, because I'm buying in bulk, obviously things are, you know, in bigger packets and stuff like that. I tend to spend anywhere between $300 to $400, so on an average. So that was actually good today. There was only a few things that I got, like I said, but I did make a very good list in my head, and I'm going to go back through all the footage I took of the shop with me video. I'm going to make a good list and price it out properly before I go next week to get stuff. The one thing I couldn't see today, and I don't know whether they've just moved it in the store, but I couldn't find the bread section. Like, I found the section near the bakery where they have bagels and things like that, but where I get my Tip Top bread from, and there's usually like wraps and Turkish bread rolls and hot dog rolls and things like that, I couldn't see that anywhere. So I don't know what's happened to that, which is a bit of a bummer because I would get my Tip Top bread there, but hopefully I just missed it today and I'll be able to get that. Otherwise I would have got that today too, because I do need bread. So yeah, anyway, yeah, pretty happy with today's purchase. Very excited about going next week and deciding what I'm going to be getting for the freezer and the fridge and the pantry and all of that next week. So definitely come back next week and see the normal grocery hauls and to see how we went with Costco. And please remember to check out yesterday's video for the little shop with me, and you can have a little bit of a look at updated prices if you haven't seen any for quite some time, because it is one of the reasons why I did the actual shop with me video. I'm not talking in it, I'm just filming, you know, so I'll have music to it and stuff. But the reason that I like to do that is, one, so I can look back on it, obviously, because you can't look up prices online and stuff, like that's the difficult thing. But two, just so you guys can have a look too, especially if you're not members, so you can gauge what the current prices are, and you can decide yourself if you actually want to buy a membership to, you know, go into Costco. So yeah, that's why I'm going to put it up. So definitely have a look at that. All these types of videos are on the grocery haul and meal planning playlist. It's linked below, so go and check it out. All right guys, I am buggered, so I'm going to go. Thanks so much for watching today, and I will see you probably tomorrow. Bye.